Okay, ladies and gentlemen, my name is CSM Stalker. The gentleman in the KUs above me is Second Lieutenant Crazy Earl. I am the 2IC for Pro Nations SASR unit, and the man above me is the unit lead for the whitelisted SASR. Today's video, we're going to go over a couple of the basic tools. So, first one we're going to look at is the Machete. Machete here takes up your secondary pistol slot, as does the shovel. You can either use a machete or an axe, they both do the same thing. What we're going to use the machete for is to remove foliage. So foliage is anything like these bushes on my ping. It can be those trees, it can be these reeds. Effectively, it's anything which is plant-based. You can't use it to remove grass, unfortunately. But anything other than grass, which is effectively, foliage, you can remove. So let's say we're building up a fire position here, and we want to build up a little small base, okay? And this is our base right now. Right? And I want to be able to get on top of this object, and I want to be able to see clearly for the next, 50 meters, which is about the average grenade throwing distance for AI and players. So what I'm going to do, a second after I deal with that. All right. All right. I'm going to get my machete. I'm going to walk up to these reeds, and I'm going to hit them. And this is going to remove this foliage. Now again, you don't have to be on Pro Nations. You can do this on any Mike Force server. The devs introduced this on the last update or two. So it's a fantastic tool for removing line of sight obstructions. So for you base builders out there who want to make sure your men have a clear line of sight when they're covering the cardinal vectors of north, south, east, and west, this is a fantastic tool. Within SASR, every single member has a machete in their standard kits, just for this purpose. It's not just for base builders though, and base defense. If you're out and about and a friendly CAS asset gets shot down, and you need to pack the wreckage into becomes a crate, and you decided that you now need to extract that crate to get it to respawn. If you're in deep jungle, like somewhere where my ping is, that's going to be problematic. You're either going to have to slowly walk with that crate, which means you and or your team may get set upon by NVA, or you have to leave it. With a machete though, you can just simply set up yourself or a couple of guys, and in about 30 to 40 seconds, depending on how quickly you guys are organized, you can clear out a 30-40 meter area around that wreck, and then any helicopter pilot with very little skill can auto hover over the top and safely extract that wreck. So yeah, therein ends the video on your machete. Remember, you can also use an axe for this. The only things you can't remove is grass and anything which is not foliage, like stones, buildings, and so on. But trees, reeds, even these little things here, you can remove by just hitting, which is fantastic. Okay, we'll be back in a minute.